Good afternoon, free enterprise fans, and welcome to yet another match from the Gaea Hat group in the Adamant Cup. Go Gaea Hat. We are here with xPankraz 2-0 facing off against Klopfer 1-0. He beat me. I'm Neon Gray. With me is NG Dave. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
The way I see it, I'm commentating a race where both of these people have already secured a win over me, so no matter who loses, I win. But, But no, seriously, I love both these guys. They're both great runners, and I hope to see many Gaea hats here.
Well, unfortunately, we have a full Gaea Hat team. I'm in Spear. I could put on a Gaea Hat just to fit in.
You could be an honorary Gaea Hat. That means you need to race Pankraz, though.
The cost worth it.
You do get this stylish hat.
Is it a free hat?
Yes, because not many people pay for Gaea hats. You can. They're best in slot for Palom, but usually you just find them.
Yeah, people just leave them sitting on the ground for some unknown reason.
Yeah. Like, sometimes you buy them, but not in this flag set. Oh yes, best in slot for Whiz Boost. There are other reasons to put a hat on Palom.
Yeah, Palom must be stylish too.
Yeah, and what if his little ears get cold? He should have a Gaea hat, imbued with the power of the earth.
But the Gaea Hats aside, we have a race to run. We've got some objectives that we're looking at.
Yes, we do. We've got both tails need to be traded away and launching the Falcon. We are going to see that hovercraft and so much of it. We also have completing Cape Magnus. You're welcome, Xenocat.
And we always love to see music show up as an objective. Well, most of us do.
Look, hearing the music is great. Hearing the music when you have to go there and it's a long trip and it's a done check, that's not great. Now we have to go. That's great.
Yeah, it's nice. You can't guess wrong.
Yes, and otherwise, we've got the very nice Return the Pan requirement, and the Masamune altar, which is, of course, the Ogopogo spot.
Oh, that is a hook immediately.
Oh boy, with a Palom and a Yang, I expect we're going to see, we're gonna see that, hook route, immediately dive.
Yeah, this party needs a little help before they can make it down there.
Yeah, Palom and Yang, both perfectly good characters, both need ramp time to be, much good. We also want, we're popping that hovercraft right now. Klopfer actually landing before Pankraz. Very quick handling on that airship. Nice to see.
Yeah, I'd love to know where Klopfer got his airship license. They could teach me too.
Yeah. So, what I think is a ninja hat in the Damsien basement. Another good check here. I actually like this on Klopfer's side. Gets a Thunderclaw for one, but otherwise, there's usually a J item or two in there. But I believe I saw a Stardust. A party like this wants a couple extra J items just to kick fights off.
Yeah, get use them, get a few early levels, and then take off.
Yeah. Pankraz looting Eblan before doing that hook check.
Pankraz might be looking for an exit or something to get out after grabbing the character.
Yeah, be a nice thing to have. Because the tiering is a little higher, you tend to get more gear than usable items, which is also, again, it's a big reason why it's so popular. Klopfer, meanwhile, going back, dropping off the airship and checking that freebie in Troya. Nice.
That's a good idea to drop the hovercraft off now so you don't have to go back and fetch it.
Yes.
A nice ribbon pickup in Evelyn.
Yeah, that's quite handy. Skips a certain number of chests after getting that, or skips everything after that ribbon. Having found one trap, with two more not accounted for in the remaining chests, my guess is he's just done the math in his head, and that does not work out in his favor there.
That's a possibility. Oh, those are some exits in the Troya shop.
Yeah.
We might see Klopfer pick up a few so to quickly get out of Evelyn Cave.
And that's the Siren Hourglass combo pack in the Eblan shop, which has, of course, the double chance, or has the 2 higher tier item slots.
That is the go to the moon and do a quick grind combo pack.
Yeah, that is the dream right there. But for now, it is an unfulfilled dream.
Yeah, we're missing 1/3 out of that dream.
Yeah, and I don't think we could actually kill anything with that, with the party we have, even with that hourglass. Eddie gives us the pen that is necessary. That's a Sid.
That's also an Odin on the hook route.
Odin is annoying there, just because that is a boss with a lot of hit points. Klopfer, of course, has the solution in that Thunderclaw that he found in Damcian. Pankraz does not have one of those yet.
Still, you gotta burn through 25,000 HP before Odin decides to go slicey on you.
Yeah, it's, I would want a few more levels on that Yang before I did that. Klopfer finds the trap chest.
And at the worst possible time, immediately after shopping.
Yeah, that's always gross.
I see Xenocat in chat calling for a YOLO hook. I don't think we're YOLO hooking into an Odin.
If Yang just started a little bit more able to hit things, I would consider it, but it's the base level Edward with a spoon conundrum.
Although a base level Edward would be better equipped to handle that Odin.
That's true. And everybody loves a good flashy strat, and having Edward just kind of pop out when when Odin is ready to burst, great times.
Yeah, well, a little Thunderstruck action.
Yeah, that is the good stuff. You'll love a great script kill.
Oh, Pankraz deciding to take on this trap chest. Getting not a terrible hit from the Grimoire.
Yeah, Shiva's actually really good here. Those guys are, I believe it's just a normal weakness, but they are weak to life. Weak to ice.
And that was among the best. That actually was a great hit because it allowed Pankraz to life glitch as well.
Yeah, very nice. Gets that off. What was that in there? Some sort of a shirt?
Ninja shirt. It was a ninja shirt.
Well, the XP was nice.
Yeah, it was also 6,000 XP, which is
Yeah.
the bigger reward for Pankraz's trouble.
Yeah, and of course, if we get a ninja, they can wear that shirt, or that ninja shirt, great selling.
Yeah,
immediately.
Pankraz looked at it and saw money.
Yeah, so that, he was probably thrilled to find that. Cash that out for a black shirt for that Palub. Our boy is in business.
And that should be enough XP to get the level 2 spells on Palub.
Yeah, like any XP will do that. I saw him get those. I don't think that's gets him all the way to Virus, but he'll get there soon.
Virus is, I think, 17?
Yeah.
I know it's just before Warp. I know it's before Warp, but I forget.
Yeah, because he gets Warp at, like, what, 30, 31?
29.
Yeah, like, that's just gross.
Klopfer picked up 3 hourglasses from Evelyn and is going to use them to clear Evelyn.
Yeah, he made that a priority over buying sirens, which, when you know you're going to be coming back for a hook route, yes, I think that's a great call. You don't need those sirens yet. That is what we call a bad Grimoire roll.
Would have been a fantastic Grimoire roll if Sid had done it.
Yes, because Mist Dragon's damage is based on your hit points. But, still, we're going to get through this fight with, relative ease. Is it worth
we
it?
also now know what Yang's starting claw was.
Yes, we do.
So, Mad Ogres are a little bit safer. Or a little bit faster, at least.
Oh, that's a Bahamut. That's not useful even a little bit to us.
It's money.
It is, and it does sell quite well. I'm gonna live the dream with that hourglass here.
We might see a switch to the front row and have Yang power punch things.
Yeah, I assume that's how we clear this, because we're not hitting him from the back.
Yeah, a switch to the front row is a key part of his plan.
Yeah, that is the problem with, the Charm Claw.
And Pankraz finding a ninja on Mount Hobbs. Followed by Antlion on vacation from the moon.
It's gray and rocky. It's close to his natural habitat. We've really only found that ninja shirt for him so far, which obviously was far better put to far better use just by selling that. I don't know if Pankraz forgot to equip that black shirt or just didn't equip it. But on that Palum, but there it is in the top of his inventory. Takes his edge and leaves.
Yeah, we see already Pankraz's combat menuing in action.
Yeah, and see, this is what I mean about the base level the Spoon Edward conundrum with that with the way Yang is hitting those bad ogres. He's certainly got multipliers from using a Charm Claw there, but it is not until he gets more levels. It's not enough to really get that going.
The other problem is Charm Claw only has 50 accuracy.
Yeah. Which, that hurts so much at these levels.
Klopfer did pull a tier 8 item out of the Mad Ogre chest. Not the tier item he was looking for.
Yes, I did catch that, went by really quickly. One of the swords, then?
Excalibur.
Not even the best sword. But, knowing there's an edge, that is, there are other uses for an Excal besides giving it to Cecil.
Yeah, you can just chuck it at things.
Yeah, and in a lot of slots, that will win you a fight that would not otherwise be free.
Just a life staff in Antlion after a dragon showed up to start counting at Pankraz.
Yeah, just resetting out. Yeah, no reason to keep that with this party.
Yeah, not even worth exiting out, or using exit to get out of there.
Are we doing some shop checks now with Pankraz? Yes.
Just, casually finding the best ninja swords on the overworld that are possible in the first shop.
You'll love to see it. Gonna hit. Yeah, he's hitting the towns with the closest weapon shops to the entrances.
That makes perfect sense. I saw Pankraz going there and thought, wait, I didn't see a package get picked up.
Yeah, no, he's looking for gear for these guys.
Klopfer finding another holy sword. This time the big one, but no one to use it.
Maybe he's in Baron. Nobody's been to Baron yet. He could just be at home, sitting at home, having drinks with the boys.
Well, he's not doing it at the inn, we know that. Because in this flag set, Cecil is a restricted character.
Oh,
he cannot be in
right. You're right.
He cannot be in those spots.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go digging to find the boy with his sword.
So we know Klopfer will be prioritizing gated character checks to find the holy man.
Yeah, definitely want to take advantage of those. Evil Wall in the first Baron slot, however, is a great find. We'll be through here in one shot. Oh, it's a blue robe. It's a blue robe.
I know you were cheering for Senator Crocodile to make an appearance.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. I've been a big supporter of Senator Crocodile's campaign. I think he can do a lot for Baron. However, this makes this an uncannily free check. There's a fair few hit points on the second Baron slot, which can make it a bit dicey early on. This party can take pretty much most things we encounter, but this is a lot faster than any other alternative.
Agreed. That's a slow spot normally. You have to shoot through 4,000 HP with a normally low-level party.
Yeah. We ditched the Yang there.
He had a good run.
Yeah,
all 14 minutes of it.
You know, that's a fair cup. Looks like Rozo is carrying the Baron key, and oh, that's a samurai bow.
She was carrying a key to the shop with her bow.
Yes, getting that charm rod and the bow. And a cursed ring just sitting there.
Baron's shop having the goods.
Remember, kids, it's gated. Yeah, this party, no reason not to just do Baron right here. This will give a gated character check. We get these slightly better than average chests with that power shirt just sitting right there.
Yeah, T-Wildish, everyone. Random power shirt in Baron Waterway.
Yeah, remember, T-Wildish, if it's slightly inconvenient to get to, it's probably got better gear. We'll see if Klopfer takes the reset out of this antline as well. Because he doesn't need the XP from it either.
No, looks like Edge came pre-equipped with a boomerang.
Yes, very nice that, having him come, back road. Yeah, Klopfer also takes the reset.
Yeah, not worth walking a life staff out. It's not even... I mean, yes, it's a good white mage stick, but...
Nah, like, there's no reason to keep that here. Klopfer attempting to keep Fabul unchecked. Good call with the pan. A lot of times you can't, but... You know, under a circumstance like this, I feel like it's always worth at least seeing if it's reasonable to cut down your Fabul checks.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that play whenever possible, and we started with the combo to make it possible.
Yeah, it's easy to get carried away with that, because, Fabul is a great source of XP really early. It's also a great source of a free heal early. But, you know what? If you can do it, it is objectively a better time save.
Klopfer going up Ordeals. We don't have any boss hunts available, but this is probably to have Cecil ready to go once he's found.
Yeah, like, Ordeals is a divisive check. I like it, a lot of people don't. There's good reasons to come down either way. It is, it's time consuming. You've got 3 bosses. Got the elements right here. Shout out to our restreamer, Leggy Starscream, with a majestic leg to the screen on the screen in front of us.
Maybe we'll see the. Oh, this.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, that's not the worst.
Oh, that's the good stuff. But that's why we put an edge in our anchor there. Look at that. We could even get a just sailing faster than him. Look at that. That's beautiful. The opening Mega Nuke is of course delayed in the back attack slot, but just look at that. And he is through.
The opening Mega Nuke is delayed because you saw what damage that does. If it just came out, back attack immediately blarged.
Yeah.
Well, you could have unwinnable seeds.
Yes, but very nicely done. And there is a Dark Knight sitting on the throne, so I guess he was at home, having beer with the boys.
Hey, he certainly was. And preaching about justice.
Drink Justice brand beer. Justice. Oh, there's our twin harp.
That's the other thing to remember about Ordeals. It is still a K-main check.
Yes, K-main checks I think are always pretty good bets, and it's an ungated overworld K-main check, which means that it's in a position where it's kind of, just because it's always available to check, it's a chain starter. There's no prerequisite to getting anything there, so it's always available for logic.
And K-main checks are weighted higher than summon and moon spots.
Yeah.
And we did see our Seeds dupe come out of Baron Castle. It is just a Yang.
Good times.
Could have gotten rid of him, or could have kept the equipment to get a second Charm Claw.
Just what I always wanted. A Charm Claw. A second Charm Claw. My favorite.
Don't you want to be speedy?
Not like this. Not like this! Gonna at least check the Baron basement bus here.
Yeah, we know it can't be vanilla.
Yep.
The problem with Charm Claw is it lets you go fast, but doesn't let you hit anything.
Yeah, I like my fast hit. Yeah, he's gonna reset out of that. That is a Dark Elf. That's fine, but not fine right now.
If you can get this second phase, an Hourglass makes it free, and the first phase doesn't hit hard.
Yeah, but it's just a lot of hit points for our current output.
Yeah, it's a slow fight.
Yeah, because that fight is in the vanilla game. It's the last. It's intended to be the last thing you do before going to the moon for the first time. So it's it's on par with the Feymarch spots, and it's harder than them because you're supposed to have beaten those first.
In fact, you can't even fight that until you've at least visited the Feymarch.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just step foot in the cave or have to actually been to the bottom.
Yeah, I am not sure the flagging either. I know you have to defeat the Leviathan spot in vanilla to have Bahamut be willing to fight you. Just think of all these things you don't have to worry about in free enterprise.
We'll see who Klopfer's about to get rid of for this Rosa, because I'm fairly certain he's taking Rosa.
Yeah, I assume so.
And we see Pankraz retracing Klopfer's steps up Ordeals.
Yep, gonna do a lit 2 on that Kaidatsu. And just sweep on through there. He too is... Yeah. And he's getting that Starveil off on the strength of Edge's just being that much faster than that Sid there. Doesn't have as many free turns, but has enough. One Starveil is more than sufficient on this fight, on this slot.
And as some members of the community will tell you about, or some members of you will tell you about, action economy. Why take any more swings when you know that Mega Nuke's gonna end the fight?
Yeah, and there can be reasons, like if you wanted to preserve the XP from the slot, but I don't think there's a real need to. Neither did xPankraz. Both players aware of that cursed ring. Klopfer is picking one up right now.
Yeah, I imagine Klopfer opened it up, said, "Oh, there's nothing. Close it." Wait, that was a curse ring.
Yeah. And he had the cash, so done and done. Also taking the lower 3 chests, getting that power and that karate shirt.
It's not a bad 3 chests. They're not. It only adds a few seconds to open the 3 of them.
Yeah, like if you're doing this while you're still in the overworld, I think those chests are some great value. If you're coming late, not really, I don't think, but, that's how the value of a chest works, really. It kind of spikes and then drops off.
Okay, Klopfer got rid of the Sid.
Yeah, I think, as far as those characters go, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
We do have a little bit of party divergence going on.
Yeah, I think I like Klopfer's party a little bit better. We've got the Odin there. I know the difference. Klopfer has that Thunderclaw, which Pankraz still has not picked up. Well, not
That's
still.
a very good point.
He's not going to pick it up. So he knows that he has a solution to the Odin.
We are getting our first... Pankraz looks like he's on our way to give us our first music check of the day.
Yes, we will see both players pick this up, but...
Alright, complete Cave Magnus is an objective, so both runners are going to head here. And Woobear in chat pointing out that Thunderclaw is likely going on edge when you go to take the Odin.
Yeah, that is also a big possibility. Either way, I do not hate keeping it early Yang. If he's gonna be with you, if he joins you at the start of the game, and if he just sits in your party, soaking up XP all game, that's boxes you did not have to check. Additional boxes you did not have to gear up.
Yeah, he eventually does like 2,000 damage a punch.
Yeah, you can do more if you do find gear for him. But yeah, I know a lot of people don't like Yang, and frankly, there are also good reasons to not care for him here. But yeah, if you get him early enough, he can do a lot of work for you.
I think it's time for us to be quiet, because DJ Spoony B is about to do his thing. So, everyone enjoy the randomized song that our resident bard is about to play for you.
This concert brought to you by Cool Miss Doritos. Doritos Mist. Triangular snack. That was a nice little round of name that tune, wrong answers only. That is a darkness crystal in there. Oh, we're stealing wide! We are stealing
Yes, we are.
wide!
And Pankraz showing off the fact that you can do this.
Oh, this is the ZZ4 strats here.
Well, we didn't see any so far, so you gotta get your drink somehow.
Yeah, and like as we've seen in this flag set, wine, having wine to hand can make or break your a seed. He only grabs 2, but if that's as many as he needs, that's as many as he needs.
I'm guessing 1 for King Queen spot, 1 for the Odin.
Yeah, that would follow. Klopfer on his way down next.
Oh, Pankraz doesn't have any source of exit, so having to take the long walk back out.
Oopsie doodle. That's great news for Klopfer, who is hot on his heels.
And Klopfer will pick up a little bit of time here, being able. I believe Klopfer still has at least 1 exit item.
Yes, he does. And like honestly, this is a our racers are really close together here. Like
Yeah, they are keeping pace with each other. Klopfer is up the Evelyn trap chests, whereas Pankraz is up this.
yeah. Yeah, so Pankraz is gonna pop darkness. Barabit is gonna do the character check.
I thought Pankraz had already been on the moon.
Oh, no, that's his next seed.
Oh, he's already on next seed's moon. Gotcha.
Yes, yeah. And meanwhile, again, wrong answers only. Name that tune.
And we've got the encore version.
And Pankraz leaves the moon with nothing more than a handful of Thor Rages for his trouble. While Klopfer gets his darkness.
And temporarily took the radio on board to drop her off in Mysidia.
Yep. Except he didn't even land that whale, he just dropped it off by upload.
We didn't say Pankraz landed to leave Rydia there.
Oh no! Did he eat the... I hope he gave her a parachute.
Of course, he's not that cruel.
Look, she can summon some sort of a dragon to land her.
Oh, you're saying she's gonna pull the Yuna trick?
Yeah, why not? He does pick up sirens on his second trip through here. And some drain spears for Hucken. Klopfer about to get the bad news.
The question is, and Chad was asking this, did Klopfer keep that Bahamut orb?
I don't know. I think it's still a bit of a dicey proposition swapping her out at this point.
And I kind of agree with that. If I don't see Rydia in my first 4 or 5 characters, not happening.
Yeah, like, even if he still had it, that palette is already online. Bahamut slinging Rydia can do a ton of work for you, throughout a seed. But if you have a Black Mage, as early as we've had this palette, especially with the hook route in front of us, that Thunderclaw is gonna do most of the work, but that Pelham's gonna help.
And Virus, Quake, they're both just faster than Bahamut. Bahamut takes a little bit to charge.
Yeah, and especially at your lower level, the charge time will not bring down the DPS well below those other spells, because the math on that is tight at the best of times.
Also, the extra charge time giving enemies a chance to punch Rydia in the face.
Yes, and there. Oh.
This honestly would be a significantly worse hook route if you just flip them.
Yeah, this is worse backwards. This is just funny. This is a funny hook route. And don't get me wrong, if you don't, these fights are still not trivial in this order, but I don't think either of our runners are going to really have problems. They're both situations that people know are showstoppers, so people will prepare for them, and I think both of our runners are quite prepared.
Agreed. This is... K-Nato could be annoying, but at 6,000 HP, the waves, had they even come out, would have not been dangerous.
Yeah, the concern is the physicals, and we don't really care about a character surviving the fight. It's just about, is he going to punch and kill somebody who is going to actually, who's about to deliver the kill shot, you know? sniping, not overall issues. Oh, we're bringing that Palom's agility up and raising that Charm Claw. Yeah, we are going to be using that Palom to try and get more turns off on him. Or raising the Charm Rod, not the Claw.
Yep, So, your agility, your relative agility is set at start of combat. So you could put an agility raising item on to start, and then swap over to your damaging item afterwards.
Yeah, and that is just a fantastic move here, because we do want that Pelham getting as many turns as possible. He's not standing, so theory practice, but in theory we want him to get turns.
Interestingly, Klopfer took the Rydia.
Did he keep the Bahamut, or is he looking for an anchor?
Rydia's got gear, so most likely kept the Bahamut. Plus, Curse String, you have an anchor whenever you want one.
Yes. Yes, he does, because he did go out of his way to buy that. Sid and Edge both survived the Odin.
Fortunately, this spot doesn't have a lot of magic power. I believe it's 16 power?
Yeah, it's quite low.
Yeah, there is the Bahamut Orb, so yes, Klopfer did keep it.
Very nice. And again, less of a concern here, with that, Thunderclaw, because he will just hit like a truck on that Odin. Oh,
and Xpankraz taking a wipe to the Odin, and Swag walked in after Kinatsu, so has to do both fights again.
Yeah, that'll bite you sometimes. I totally understand why he did not save there. His setup looked fine to me. Klopfer did not get Bacchus Wines, with that Edge.
We may be seeing Klopfer take both trap chests on the way down, which should get Rosa enough XP to simply learn Berserk.
Yeah.
Or the Mad Ogre chest. So I think we'll see Klopfer. Yep. We're going to see Klopfer hunt for that. Maybe just get Rosa XP to cast Berserk.
Yeah, I'll probably also want to get Rydia the MP to cast Bahamut.
Yeah, that helps too. I believe we saw Klopfer pick up a few more hourglasses.
Yes, let's take a look at the Rubicant spot here.
25,200 HP, if that's what you're asking about.
24-2.
That's 25.
Nope, slightly under. Yeah, that is...
Did I misread the chart?
It's right above Odin, which is 2,500. That's probably why. Just some numbers getting crossed.
Yeah, reading's hard.
Yeah, and there are all these numbers, which is like... Yeah, Xpankraz also taking the extra XP here from the Mad Ogres.
So, add that to the list of things we shouldn't do on stream. Math, reading.
Math is fine. Math isn't gonna hurt you. Doing the math wrong is going to hurt you.
That's very true. Hey, I didn't see what Xpankraz got from that chest.
I seem to have missed it also. Should get a chance to get a second look
yeah,
right away.
We'll get another look. Klopfer is right there. Oh, Esker, I'm pointing out that wasn't a chest. That was a random encounter. It just looked like the chest.
Oh, okay. Then we'll see what is inside the chest. That's a Masamune. That is fantastic.
That is some Hanzo, so, yeah. Masa Thunderclaw Edge will make very short work of this Odin.
Yeah, Let's see. We are at Edge is at what, level 27?
29.
29. Okay, yeah, we're putting him a bit slow. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, that will give Edge enough turns. And to answer Rubear in chat, no, he'll have to do this hitting of Odin the old-fashioned way, by holding down the A button.
Or having Rosa cast Berserk. She did learn it in that fight.
Oh, she did learn it? Beautiful.
Yep. I saw the Rosa learns Berserk go by at the end of the fight.
Alright, that's the good stuff then. And yeah, just reviewing my numbers here. At that level, the agility for this spot is for the Rubicante spot where this is 38. Which even for that edge, if you can go faster than it, then this fight becomes quite free, especially with that Thunderclaw. But at level 29, that's a really dicey prospect, even with the Masamune.
Now those levels got Pal and Quake. Hopefully that's going to be enough damage.
Yeah.
Nope, and this could... Oh! Okay, Edge and Sid both tanked the hit.
This would... Okay, and already had the life set up, already was planned for that Pelham to croak and then come back. But, can he get through the fight with what he's got left? Because these characters will...
Yeah, he certainly can.
Yes, he can.
The good news for Pankraz there was Odin would have only swung one more time before charging the next Xantasuken.
Yeah, and that's why you do math live on Twitch, because you math out your damage per turn and your boss hit points, and you can pull off an ending like that. Nice work,
Pankraz getting through that.
Yeah.
Klopfer's side is going to be a little more straightforward, having the Masa, having the Thunderclaw.
Yeah, Bomb Bomb on the top of the tower. Don't like that. That is a big scoop of hit points with extra hit point spots. Extra hit point sauce.
You know, I heard you like hit points.
Yes. How would you like more of them? So many more. Mom Bomb at the Doctor Luggage spot does render that the highest hit points in the overworld. So you don't want to take that fight unless you gotta.
Yeah, Edge is swinging for 5,700. This Odin is not going to have a good time.
Yeah, no, we will just sail past this. I don't think we're gonna even see a first Xantasuken.
Now, it should be 2 more punches and Klopfer's through. There's a bit of a delay after the sword race, so this should be fine.
Yeah, done and
one more punch. I must have missed a punch somewhere.
Yeah, Klopfer probably feeling real good about that Damsian treachery check, because, you know, you want to do this, you want to do something Pankraz didn't, and he didn't do that.
Rubear saying that was the 4th punch, so I did miss one.
Yeah, and a Bahamut in there. So nice work on, you know... Yeah, Bahamut does more damage than anything Pelham is going to do at these levels, so, nice call on the swap.
Yeah, if you're looking for AoE damage, that's certainly a source of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's nuke, but you don't need to be at, you don't need to grind for it, you just need to find it. It takes longer, but,
Pankraz did go visit the Sylphs. played Whack-a-Monk and got a spoon for that.
Yeah, not a bad find there. I'm sure Pankraz can think of many useful things to do with a spoon.
Eat delicious ice cream?
Yes.
I can't think of other uses for one.
Soup, you can eat soup with it.
That's a very good point. I believe we're about to see Pankraz take the King of Summon Monster spot. Because that is free.
Yes.
And coffins are for sale in the Fey March.
You'll love to see it, folks. Just,
Oh. The King of Summon Monsters selling the implement of his own demise.
See, that's Praxis. And Klopfer now goes and collects his spoon.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be very tempted to just chuck that spoon right at CPU at Queen spot.
Yeah, it may well be the best use for it. You can easily reset out if need be.
As some community members call that, it's the face check dart.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice timing on getting that hourglass off. Right after all the imps have gotten their turn, so there's nothing fresh in queue yet. Klopfer, rather than going Feymarch, pursues the chain immediately, cashes out all 3 checks in rapid succession.
Oh, I see. Klopfer is doing this to get the free. Probably doing this for the free heal too.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Because you take a bunch of damage going down to visit Yang in the cave.
Yeah. If I'm aiming for the heal, I like to get the Feymarch first as well, because you're gonna have the same problem there. But the heal don't hurt.
Unless you're undead, then the heal do hurt.
Yes, but fortunately all of these characters are alive. And this means, too, we might not be going directly to Feymarch after this on Klopfer's side. Might go to Dwarf first. Because that way you can take advantage of the heal.
And this makes sense from Klopfer's point of view, having the crystal sword burning a hole in his pocket. I think he wants to find the holy man yet.
Yes. Pankraz not using that spoon yet.
This was nothing, I believe.
Oh, this
it's
is actually
the legend sword.
Yeah, it's our first time seeing it, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Pankraz didn't do it either.
Yeah, which again, the road to the seed didn't really push anybody to need to.
Yeah, you were given the Pan Underground access immediately, so fading football early makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we had plenty sources of levels otherwise. That's a magma key. That's good.
We can get underground now.
Oh, and speaking of gated character checks,
we know where Klopfer's going next.
Mm-hmm.
Did you got a crystal sword? You found 2 gated character checks? I have a feeling Klopfer's going to just Mew straight over there.
Yeah, I don't think we see the treasury. I'm looking at his inventory now. I don't think we do.
Yeah, there's the most you could get out of there is maybe a Stardust Rod.
Yeah.
Zeus Gauntlets.
Yeah, like... Power shirts.
True, you can use the second one.
Yeah, a sorcerer robe, maybe.
I believe Klopfer is going to have some parking issues later on. But Klopfer is going to visit the treasury first.
Well, never sad to see it, and as we were continually listing items, there are plenty of things that will improve the situation.
Awesome. A second Hanzo?
Yeah. Potential weapons for other characters up there. White shirt, great. Another defense sword. Ninja hat's great. Dragoon spear.
Another Bahamut, that's money. Yeah,
but we're just gonna toss the Bahamut.
An inventory boss.
Yeah.
The one boss that none of us failed to avoid.
Yes, even the greatest of players have been brought low by the inventory boss. Crystal Ring, beautiful.
There's that Stardust Rod too for Rydia.
Yeah. So not bad. Can't complain here, aside from the inventory boss.
And so a power shirt, a ribbon, a Stardust Rod. Good stuff out of there. I think a Crystal Ring we saw.
Yeah, like that.
I'd rate
that
that
would carry it through to the rest of the game.
I'd rate that a
less
solid
bosses.
7 or 6 or 7 out of 10. Would have been better with a Hanzo.
Yeah, it's not an exciting treasury, but that's a solid workhorse treasury. He won't need to open another box, I'll see. Whether he chooses to, we've all made those choices.
I was waiting to see if he'd go to pet the doggo on the way up.
Well, looks like he didn't bring his safety equipment to safely pet the doggo.
And I've seen some runners, I'm a proponent of this, if it's depending on what you have. Crack the first few chests in here, maybe Flame Dog's in one of them. Like I'm not gonna go in that little branches up the top because that just takes forever. But the first two, sure. They're not really out of the way.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Now, Pankraz also choosing to take the treasury will be similarly rewarded. That white shirt will also be a great wear for Rosa.
Yep, and the second power shirt, so one for Edge and one for each character's other melee. Yeah, both runners are going to have very little difficulty with this one, I think.
Yeah, now, Pankraz does not have any holy swords, but does have, I think he's hoping, if he's intending to make a swap, which I think you are if you're doing this check at a priority, but he did Feymarch already, so he's just following this up. But if he is hoping for a character, I think he's hoping for a Kain more than anyone else here, because that's who his hero set is best suited to.
So we saw the dolls there. Rydia just said, "Hi, have you met my friend Bahamut?"
Yes, and nobody's hoping for a Tella.
No, it is a little too late. We have Tella's utility already covered.
Yeah, this for once is not his flag set. He's dominated so many of the other events we've had in Free Enterprise, but this one, no. Wow, I hate this.
That's a Tower of Zot that exists. I don't think there's a more polite way to put it.
These characters sure are distributed.
The good news on Klopfer's side, we know this can't be a sneaky blarg waiting for him.
Yes, and Palad's just gonna quake the dolls. We'll get through, doing some light inventory sorting while he waits for the ATB to tick down. Playing at this spot, that's trivial.
I have tried doing what Pankraz is doing right now, and no, I have not gotten anywhere near down yet.
Yeah, like, nah, I can move around a couple items near the top, maybe, if I've got a really long window.
Speaking of long windows, oh, this crumble.
Look, it's a very detailed sprite. We want to see every detail of it as it dissolves.
I believe the problem here is that crumble's going on while you've got the extra sprites from the numbers over the characters.
Yeah, it's just, our poor little Super Nintendo is going, please, don't make me draw so much at once. I feel sick.
I'm an early 90s processor. I can't handle this. Late 80s processor?
Late 80s, I think, yeah.
Well, it was probably developed in the 80s, even though it was released, I think, in 90 or was it 89?
Yeah, like, the chipset would be, late 80s.
Oh, while nothing useful character or key item-wise, is Zeus Gauntlet not a terrible... It could be a lot worse than Zeus Gauntlet as compensation for all that.
Yeah, you know, that's one of those things where it's like, you hate it because, it's useful, and it's noticeably useful, but it's also like
it wasn't a Cecil, it wasn't a Fu, and it wasn't a key item.
Yeah, and this is Team Gaea Hat. This is not Zeus Gauntlet.
Yeah, that's not even a Gaea Hat you got.
We have not seen a single Gaea Hat all stream. Except of course the delightfully drawn one in the team icon. Thank you, Scarlet Kitty, for your wonderful work with all of the art assets for the Adamant Cup.
Yes, Scarlet Kitty does amazing work with the art, not just here, but in a bunch of our Zeroma sprites.
Yes, she's very good and we love her.
Klopfer's decided, I'm ready and Baron, let's go give Dark Elf the business.
Yeah, he's right here. Might as well. Wouldn't be surprised to see xPankraz do the same.
I believe we have a very angry pig on Klopfer's side.
I mean, if you got turned into a pig, wouldn't you be angry?
I would.
Yeah. And yeah, he pops right in also. Flops his party around. Yeah, like, this is just, good, solid routing. And, like, this has been really a fascinatingly linear-ish scene. Like, we've seen some variants, but not a lot. Everybody's kind of kept in the same general range of each other. That's some Moonveil.
The only real variance we've seen is Klopfer took the Evelyn Traps and xPankraz has already been to the Fey March.
Yeah, you know, we had some routing variances early on, but, you know, they loop back around each other, and, otherwise, we're just, having a really tight race here.
So where do you think Klopfer's headed next?
Dwarf. Not only, do I still have the I'm looking for a Cecil problem as before, I now know, that it's just really likely for me to get, like, a really good, Hit Dudes character, in Dwarf. Just because we've, crossed off so many of the others.
Yeah, we've seen every mage not even Fusoya, I think.
Yeah, no Fusoya, who again is a perfectly acceptable pickup here.
And we've already seen our dupe, so we know it can't be another child.
Yeah, and we know we haven't seen Kane, we haven't seen Cecil. Is there anyone else we haven't seen?
Package, Dwarf, Giant. So those three.
Edward, so it could be Edward, and we have a spoon.
So what am I missing? Package, Dwarf, Giant, and...
Yeah. So, yeah, so I mean, this is a point where... And Sand Ruby. Sand Ruby, yes. We're familiar with this game.
That's the character slot I always forget.
This is why we have trackers. Going back to... xPankraz is going back to pick up that cursed ring.
It's a great pickup. It means you just don't need to worry about keeping someone face down for an anchor. You can just play...
Yeah.
Who is my anchor today?
Yeah, it gives you so much more wiggle room.
Except you, Edge. You're a terrible anchor.
If you've got Murasabe, actually, you can get them surprisingly low.
I've seen the 1 agility Edge anchor.
Yeah, like, again, I anchor weirdly, but, I can appreciate the dedication to the bit of the 1 agility Edge.
Double Mura Curse Ring. Your Edge have minus 25 agility.
It's like, I'm so slow. Help. Pankraz engaging in the traditional I have several options.
Oh, that is a holy man.
Hello there, goodbye, Rydia.
Hello, Cecil. We have things for you.
Welcome aboard. Yeah, there's a fair bit of XP at this slot, so I think, yeah, we're gonna berserk him, and we are gonna hold for a life glitch. Yeah. We want, just to start immediately, just chugging, levels,
Yeah, so... Now we see the payoff from Klopfer doing the Elven Castle traps earlier.
Yes, like, this could be huge.
Yeah, Pankraz does not have a Holy Sword in his inventory.
Yeah, Bluebear very wisely pointing out, he's not gonna take, Val at Dwarf, without some other, without a purely logical reason for it.
Well, Pankraz might go there looking for one of the tails. That's about it.
Yeah, by key item logic. He has no reason to prioritize, elevated character checks.
And that is a tower key and Klopfer's 10th key item. So both our runners now have 10 key items as well.
Yeah, he's going to immediately start taking sirens.
And I imagine we're going to see Klopfer go up the tower next.
Seems likely. First we are going to get this Cecil, quite online. Goes with a ribbon and a power shirt combo. Very nice.
Gotta look a little stylish while you're swinging a big old holy sword around.
Oh yeah, Cecil gets that Zeus gauntlet from Zot. Yeah, we have one siren.
And 68,000 XP, more than enough to get the Holy Man rolling.
Yeah. So the question here really becomes, this sealed cave that Pankraz is checking, is there a value here? Because if there isn't, Klopfer can really press his advantage.
The good news for Pankraz, you can check if there's value before you take the fight. Which is...
Yeah, you absolutely can, but you still gotta walk all the way down.
It's about a 90-second walk to check. It's not the worst thing you could be doing.
Yeah, but how long did it take to get that siren into Cecil?
Oh, that...
Does he walk that out? He's gonna check the boss and see if it's worth if it's gonna take a while to do that. I think
Pankraz walks it out. I don't think Klopfer does.
Yeah.
Because Klopfer ditched his only source of warp.
Yeah, and frankly, I don't think I think the cost of getting the Cecil online, getting him online, and the cost of taking this pass out are roughly equivalent. Because like as you say, about 90 seconds for that. So similarly for getting the Cecil. So this is a one or the other prospect, I think.
Tibble in chat point out 1 minute time save. However, you do have to take into account the boss fight time as well.
Yeah. And this, the Mylon boss does have those irritating counterattacks, but
yeah,
we are through.
The counter script's slowing things down. I was thinking, you know, we haven't seen yet, given the name of this tournament.
Adamant armor?
Yeah. Where are the Adamant armors hiding?
I think we're likely to only... Unless it's on a key item check on the mode. Which is very, very possible. And we do have a required Ogopogo altar. But unless we see one there, I think we're only gonna get the one our objective caches out.
While we have a fight going on and some warping out, I'd like to give a shout out to Leggy Starscream for rolling this fantastic seed, S-Grunt for pushing all the buttons, and my co-commentator Neon Gray, who's done a fantastic job so far. Make sure you give all of them follows.
Yes, and do the same for NG Dave also. Absolutely fantastic guy. Great commenting with you.
At the top of the tower, only giving the package. I don't think we see Klopfer take it.
Yeah, no, but we're just gonna walk down.
That's XP on Cecil.
Yeah. Like, right now, we just need to, do all this, and if there's value at this super cannon, that could also be quite big, because xPankraz is going to the moon.
Oh, this is the bigger one because this came from Dwarf.
Yeah. Because, you know, if this super cannon has value, yeah, that's, again, that's huge. Mega Sisters blowing themselves up right there.
Yeah, after Edge lit them all on fire.
I mean, who knew mages were explosive?
It's all the weird magical energy, and apparently it's a little, flammable?
Apparently, that's right, kids. Magic is gasoline.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying I was a wizard in my childhood?
Yes. Yes, you were.
And Scala pointing out that no, we're 3 Final Fantasies too early for that.
Right. In Final Fantasy IV, magic is gender, which also owns. Nothing there. Just a Gungnir sphere. Does not feel good.
The payoff was successful, but yeah, you're hoping for more out of that. Especially because that tower key pushed Klopfer up the tower. And I believe, yeah, that gives xPankraz a fairly healthy lead.
Yeah, that hurts. But Klopfer does give us the job dwarf check. He's an animal trainer today.
Klopfer being the man of the people.
Yes, whether he wins the seat or not is yet to be determined, but he has already won our hearts.
So there is one check Klopfer can make down here that xPankraz has missed.
Yes, and similarly, we've got a back row glitched Cecil. I find that CPU a lot more compelling now.
Yeah, that Cecil's gonna be chunking away for a few thousand to swing.
Yeah. And the Asura spot, 23k HP,
which means CPU will have less than 20.
Yeah, both of the orbs have 10% of the total, so that's 230 each. Yeah, it's about 18k on the CPU. Very quick to go through with a Crystal Sword Cecil.
And you can always still use the spoon as a faith check dart here.
You absolutely can. And again, I think that is this boss is a great candidate for it.
And we all know how slow CPU can be.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, you know, you might want to save it for one of these high high HP spots on the moon, and it will absolutely do a lot of good for you there. But a lot of the time, by the time you're doing that, you can already make up the same damage in, like, say, 2 swings. In which case, it's saving you less time.
I would like using it here just because you can. This is a CPU is a fight where zerking might have the not intended consequences.
Yeah, zerking is a pain in the butt to manage against CPU. I think is the best way to put that. It's doable, but you've got to, like, manage blinks and all that. Spoon Dart proportionally takes out a huge amount of damage. That's a rat tail in the ribbon room behind Dr. Luggage.
Yep, Moon's got value today.
But does it have more value than that? We do still have to take out the Ogopogo spot. But that CPU could still hold the pink tail.
It could, and this becomes interesting if it does.
Yeah.
I don't think xPankraz comes back for the CPU until clearing the full moon.
Yeah, because you're up here, you can take these fights relatively expeditiously. And yeah, we're just going right in.
And Klopfer recognizing this is free.
Speaking of free...
yeah, that is the freest of free, and I think I saw 2 life glitches come in too, so xPankraz can get just all the XP from this spot.
Yeah, that's the rest of your grind right there.
Oh, even Edge is doing multiple thousands of damage to CPU. This is not going to be... That CPU is not going to be long for this world.
Yeah, well, remember Edge did come back for a glitch.
Oh, that's right, xPankraz didn't have the Masa.
Alright, he doesn't, but we do have a Quake there, which will just finish that off. Yeah, that's fine on levels. It's a Dragon Whip, we don't care, it was an objective. That's good news for Klopfer.
The best news for Klopfer is if Pinktail's right here.
Yes.
Actually, I think that might be Klopfer's only out at this point.
Yes, I think that's his only chance of winning this seed. But it is still on the table. Yeah, getting that Rosa ready to throw Holy.
Just an Avenger. And this is the freest mood I've seen in some time.
Wow. Where was this seed when I was going against xPankraz last night?
No. See, you did an early moon dive against xPankraz, so that's not allowed.
If it had been in this seed, it would have worked. I mean...
I'm thinking Leggy Starscream might work for some sort of moon tourism board, and it's just trying to advertise how free it is.
That's possible. You never know with Transformers. They are more than meets the eye. And she could have business ventures on the moon. The white shirt there.
Not really the value we're looking for. We have white shirt at home.
Yes. Yes, the white spear altar, not the white shirt altar.
Someone slightly scribbled over the altar name.
The S stands for spear shirt.
I have questions, Escaron. Mainly, why did you have that prepared?
Klopfer gets his pass. He's thinking about it. Gold is at the Crystal Altar. This is gonna take a while, not least because of the rather low spell power here. And yeah, he sees Mylon, and is like, no, I cannot kill this quickly enough.
Yeah, he did the quick math and said, I have to walk the pass out and sit through all the lit counters? Nah.
Yeah, nah. Like, there are definitely bosses where if I'm in Klopfer's shoes, I take them. Bosses that I have not accounted for because they're on the moon, like, say, Kaipo Guards, or King and Queen Emlyn.
Even luggage is free. It's just annoying because it was at his full XP spot.
That means if you have to take him, actually I don't mind him at Seal. The agility there is annoying because he's so fast, but it's deceptively low XP there. Like, it's just bad. But yeah, in the case of a counterattack heavy boss, I'm very much with Klopfer in not taking it.
There are arguments either way. I can see the reason to not do it because the big thing is you don't have warp.
Yeah.
If you have warp, it's a very simple decision.
Yeah. And like that's a reason to reset even without checking boss, I think. But if you're thinking that you're about to have to go to the moon and that you will have to come back down north to cash out your tails, might as well see who's there. And if you can just bat it aside, take a look, see if you can take it.
No, that is Pankraz's forge. So now decision time for Pankraz. Do you save Scum the Rat Tail?
I think it's quick enough to pop in and take the Murasame. Yeah, he's cabining here.
Yeah, the cabin pretty much says, I'm going back in.
Yeah.
I think this is Pankraz saying, I'm not going to lose if it's, Mura Altar.
Yeah, like it's right there. Hey, nobody is just a pink puff. As LSL went out of her way to show off, pink puffs have 1,000,000 hit points, are incredibly fast, and will punch you to death. There's no such thing as just a pink puff. A pink puff is bigger than you, it is stronger than you, it will take you in a fight.
Did you forget the part where they're gonna do it all to a jaunty tune?
Of course. That's an interesting find for Klopfer.
Pankraz is gonna have to actually take out the HP at the spot. Klopfer can just, wait for the second kick and then have Cecil get a quick bonk in the head.
Yeah. Sadly, we do not see a Life 2 grind on Klopfer's side. One day.
Well, that is the pink tail. Pankraz making the right call.
Yeah, that is go. And I think if I'm Klopfer, I'm cleaning out the ones in the floor above still, just because I have to by the numbers.
And Klopfer also has checked every single possible Earth check.
Yeah, so I gotta take these if I'm him.
And simply no choice. There are no available checks other than on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see Pankraz go, turn in his tails, and wander straight over to Zeromus.
Yeah. So, you're getting a rat tail as a junk check. Actually, no, he's not gonna turn it in. But let's say you do turn it in.
He does
what
have
do you
to.
hope for?
He has
yes,
to turn
he does
it in
have
as
to.
an objective.
Right, it's an objective. So you could get any type of key item result here. What are you kind of hoping for?
Well, it has to be a non-key item, so Firebomb I'm hoping for.
I meant for real hoping for. Like, the arty arrows are quite nice.
Oh, real hoping for, isn't the answer always Adamant Armor?
That's true. But I mean, as we've seen, 2 Adamant Armors is great, but wood is the hugest difference.
In all seriousness, in Pankraz's shoes, I'd be hoping for a Masa.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, because that's,
Well, looks like Pankraz is staying up to do reflex strats for Zeromus. So in that case, maybe a life shirt. Or not life shirt, life staff.
Yeah, life staff might be a good call.
Everything's a shirt now. White Sphere Cape, white shirt, life staff cape, life shirt.
Yeah, Artemis shirt.
Anything's a shirt if you try hard enough.
Yeah, I'm seeing a shirt come out in chat right now.
Yeah, I think, given the speech here, it's time for us all to take a shirt. I think Skull might have enough of our nonsense soon enough.
There we go.
Okay, in all seriousness, we're up to these Z-Sprite speed. We are about to fight Zeromus, the final battle. We can't move him. He is too big, too scary. And we don't want to see big bangs flying out of the Antlion Cave. The cave will collapse in on itself.
Yeah, like, we don't have the budget to overhaul that cave. The renovations will kill us. So Zeromus is here, and gotta randomize something, right? So, we change his sprite around. Our lovely, wonderful Skellakitty and Boardface have made, so many sprites. Please just get it over 1,000 so we can just start saying over 1,000. Because that will be cool to say. But now we need to ask. Whose butt are we gonna kick tonight?
That's who we got in there because Pankraz was zooming along ahead of us. Oh, it's Negaduck. I was getting ready to do a whole I am the Terraflaps in the night type of routine with this.
This is the Sephiroth of Darkwing Duck. See, Woobear gets me. Oh my god, I'm broken edgy, Dave.
No, I was just gonna go with this, I am the Zeromus that shakes in the night. I am the Big Bang that your nerf came too late for! I am Zeromus Duck!
Amazing. Just amazing.
No, you've...
Klopfer is about to get his pink tail though, so he is not that far behind.
No, we did see Klopfer save Scum the Rat Tail.
Yes. Just like, yeah, that can wait.
No, it's not a terrible play to just go save Scum if you have the hovercraft already launched and everything.
Yeah.
And We see
And-
Pankraz just doing bouncing nukes around, having Edge and Rosa cheer Palom on.
Yeah, just Pankraz things. Flipping Rose around to keep these characters cheering.
And you gotta keep warm while you're fighting.
And that is a GG to Pankraz. 126.57.
And with this, Pankraz will advance to 3-0, securing a spot at least in a play-in game in this bracket. And let's be honest, it's Pankraz. He's most likely winning it.
A valiant effort on Klopfer's side. He's going to be pulling up to the fight right away. So fantastic work from him. I hear Pankraz coming in. GG to you, sir.
Hey, GG's. Thank you very much.
GG Pankraz.
Where was this scene last night?
Good question. It felt a little similar at points in terms of just like a little bit of underwhelming power, but
Yeah, and just some of the weird quirks, like that hook start. Surprise.
yeah, surprise. Go down the hook route, loot everything, get nothing, and then Odin staring me at the face. And I am sitting there, I am hoping to find a Thunderclaw in my travels, and I never find a Thunderclaw in my travels.
You know where it was? I'm sure Klopfer's already told you.
No, he has not. It might
Oh,
be.
Damsian Treasury.
Damsian Treasury, nice.
Yeah, nice little cluster for that general reg.
Good old Damsian, goes to show. Sometimes, even with T Wildish, you gotta loot, gotta go back to basics.
Yeah,
I
or
think.
just shop more, and I didn't
That
do that,
too.
so...
yeah.
Yeah, who's got time to
That-
shop?
Exactly. I checked
got-
Mist Cave and the other one, what's it called? Troya, and, wasn't there, so they don't exist.
Yeah, I was like, okay, other weapon shops are just too far from the entrance.
Exactly. It's walking time, and that's not gonna work.
Yeah, it
Gotta
took me a
minimize
second.
that.
Like, I saw you do that, and I'm like, why is he just sniping these? Oh, because they're so close.
Yeah, just like a quick pop in to try and see, like, is there a Thunderclaw here? Is there a better weapon? No? Alright, I'm out. We'll check the armor shop while I'm here, because it's right there, and, black belts, headbands? No? Alright, moving on.
Yeah.
Do that enough times. Sometimes you find what you're looking for, sometimes you don't. It's like one of those calculated risks of, like, doing enough shopping, and
Yeah.
how much time you want to invest in it. And this seed, I didn't want to invest much.
Yeah, well, you didn't really need to. Got enough to get yourself going.
Yeah, but the Odin would have been much nicer with a Thunderclaw.
It would have been
That
so
fight
much
was-
nicer.
Yeah,
that
we'd
was
see.
We saw on Klopfer's side just how much nicer it was having a Thunderclaw.
yeah, just
Yeah,
sailed
I'm
right
sure.
through.
We got through after a Zen Tetsuken and a Mad Ogre fight. but
Yeah, geez, that
not
hurt,
ideal.
because I was, like, looking at it, and I think you got a chance. You got a chance. Nope.
Yeah, the first attempt when Palom just instantly died, it wasn't good, and then Rosa died, so I couldn't get slows off. That was worse. I'm glad that I picked up the Bacchus wines in Cave Magnus, planning for some rudeness on the hook route, but man, Thunderclaw.
Yeah, the wine was a great call.
Yeah, I will admit, I honestly was taking a pause for a second when I saw you grab a full siren out on that floor.
Hey, we always got a surprise somehow, And that's the surprise for this one. Keep it a secret.
Got it. It's a secret to everyone.
So now
All,
that we've
like,
talked
200
about it
people in
in
chat.
front of all 132 of you,
You all keep it a secret too.
okay, good,
You're in on it. Keep it a
perfect.
secret.
That's OPSEC for you.
But yeah, pretty straightforward seed after that. Getting underground, just like I have all but 2 key items for go mode, so it's like let's just start knocking out the objectives, do the fast things, do the free things, We got the Earth Crystal and hoped for maybe a Cecil up there, or maybe a Fusoya or something, but naturally it's Porumtella. And then when it's just Keyless Tower, Dwarf Castle, and Moon, we went to the Moon, and the Moon paid out.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, with your output, that keyless tower, that mom bomb, like, no thank you.
No, like, it's doable, but it's not fast. And,
Yeah, like, that's...
well,
Yeah, that's just straight, go to the mood.
yeah, and plus, like, I still have, like, the pan, or when initially looking at it, I have the pan to turn in, I have the Fey March freebie, I have Fabul Defense that I skipped before Underground. We have options before doing it to maybe try to spike a tower key, and then once all the other gating key items popped up and we finished those checks, it was like, Moon.
Yeah, no, just, makes sense with how that falls out. Klopfer just pull it up into the fight now. Fantastic watch, as always.
Yeah, always great to see you work, Pankraz.
Oh yeah, always looking to put on a show in some fashion, and we don't have a show without everybody here in the broadcast booth. Thank you, Neon and Angie Dave, for the commentary. Thank you, Askrant, for the tracking, and thank you, Leggy, for making the everything light up and for the seed. It was a fun time. And of course, thank you, Klopfer, for the match. Big GG's. Was getting really worried once we were zonking out on the Moon at the end there, but managed to come away with a win, and I am happy for that.
Yeah, like, gosh, if that pigtail had been on that, like, on those orbs or something, oof.
Oh yeah, if it's on orbs, if it's on Dwarf Castle that I skipped this time, or if it's behind the rat tail and Klopfer bails and checks that instantly.
Yeah, which he did, actually, so...
Yeah, there's a number of ways where it can all just go wrong, but...
Yeah,
No, you made all the right fades.
Well, not quite all. There was a certain Golbez who laughed at me, and...
Well, he laughs at everyone. Don't take it personal.
Yeah, I'm going to, but... Oh yeah, I will head off into the night. Thank you all again. Thank big GG's to Klopfer, and have a fantastic rest of the evening, y'all.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
And I'm in your group. I'm not wishing you a good luck on your next.
Okay.
But I mean, I mean that in a nice way.
Well, good luck on your future matches.
Thank you.
And good luck to everybody out there with the upcoming races. We'll see you.
Yes.
While this is going, Klopfer got into a Z fight and has been doing a fairly standard Zerkers fight. Cecil puts on the Avenger, Edge chucks a spoon and gets angry.
Yeah, I believe that's a 28 agility anchor. Going by Yang's hit points, that's around when he hits 28.
Really?
Which is a nice thing to remember about Yang.
I didn't think he got it that early.
Ah, and he's through. GG to Klopfer.
Oh, I will believe you because clicking on the link to the wiki takes too much effort.
See, that's a secret. I could tell you kids anything. And look, it's Klopfer.
Hey there.
GG to you.
Hey,
Fantastically run.
Yeah, thanks. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll take anything within 10% of xPankraz' finish time as a pretty good run, and happy I didn't, really get stuck anywhere on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw you just clearing your way through it. I didn't see any real hiccups from your side.
Nope. I definitely had a fair amount of power in there, so it was pretty easy. Just kind of clear through all the checks as I ran into them. Just unfortunately, enough checks had to get done and just went through a little bit slower, so ended up finishing in a bit behind.
Yeah, I think I honestly that's kind of how kind of my takeaway here. Like, I don't really see any huge errors on your end. Like, just
No.
Just took a few things a little slower, and finish, under 10 minutes behind him. Like, that's fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, definitely happy with that. I mean, I've heard xPankraz is a pretty good runner, so I was definitely planning coming into this race if I'd have to do something to get ahead. So, my main thoughts were, let's see if I can do some out-of-the-way key item checks maybe, or if I find a way to take on the Evelyn Trap chests early, let's do that. And sure enough, in this seed, I purposely did some, once I saw the hook, I purposely did some looting before heading into Evelyn Cave, so if hourglasses were available, I could buy some. Sure enough, they were. So I went ahead and did the trap chest, hoping to fish for, that adamant armor for the Adamant Cup. No, I did get a shiny sword, though, which, happy to see one of those. So at that point on, for the rest of the seed, I was really highly valuing any character checks I could do, really hoping to find my Cecil. Eventually did stumble upon him, but it was a bit late in the seed for maybe that crystal sword to make up the time I had spent early on trying to get that.
And so how much did that getting that crystal sword influence any of your future routing?
It definitely did. For example, going up to the moon to check that lunar character, I probably just wouldn't have bothered to do that if it wasn't the crystal sword in, especially with an objective on the moon. I was going to have to go there anyway, so I'd rather just do the one stop in there if I could. As well as the party rock, I might have gone ahead and fade that for higher density key item checks, except, well, I wanted to see if I could find my paladin there.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Like in a budget, you're when you're at like branch points for your checks, so you could really just see you lifting every rock and going, "Where's Cecil?"
That was pretty much my mind the entire way through the seed. Even when I first reached underground, there's like, well, I have this pan, which gives me a lot of key items. But there's a character check in Dwarf Castle. Do I go ahead and do that right now? Which, maybe would have helped out a little there. I could probably would have skipped the Earth Crystal at that point. But overall, pretty small difference. But yeah, I was very, very highly valuing those key item checks. Or sorry, those character checks.
Yeah. So no real complaints about any of your choices there that way at all. Like, fantastically done.
Great. Yeah, thanks. A small little blunder there. I did have that Yang anchor. I was keeping him around in the party because I wasn't sure I was going to find my paladin. I like having that Zerker party for the late game. So in case I never did show up, I'll just keep Yang in here gaining levels. Did get my paladin. I went, oh, okay, he can anchor now. And then things felt a little weird. I finally remember I still had that Charm Claw on him from taking on Mad Ogres. I went, oh, yeah, let's take that off. Okay, anchor situation set back up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because I was looking at his hit points and I figured he must be in the 28 range. So, yeah, but if he had the Charm Claw on, that would have been skewing things.
Yeah, exactly. But once I pulled that off, the curse ring kept him slow enough that everyone else seemed to jump up to,
your curse ring too. Right, perfect.
Yep, I did find that. I mean, that was definitely, I was happy when I stumbled on that. Is, Odin can be definitely a little scary there at the end of the hook route. But once I, had a Thunderclaw and that curse ring, I went, okay, I can do that whenever I'm ready to take it on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Just having that much, having those tools in your pocket are just, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. As well as, once I found Blarg and I saw Rydia, it's, well, we might as well Blarg since we can Blarg. So a lot of tools available in the seed, and I thought I'd just make use of as many of them as I could.
And that makes perfect sense. There's one thing I kind of wanted to pick your brain about, a decision. You saw the pass.
Yep.
I know you didn't have warp. Was it just too much time to get through Mile and Friends that made you decide to reset out?
Exactly, that was my thought. I was like, well, okay, pass, good time save there. If I can do this boss quickly, which I think I can do because I have a crystal sword, any single body boss, no one with like multiple targets, I can get through quickly. And then when I saw Mile, it's like, it's kind of annoying to, chew through all the ghasts. Let's just go ahead and reset and we'll walk down instead. And especially without warp, I went, it's even a bit longer to get out of here. So with all the extra time sinks, I was really unsure if it was worth the time saving.
Yeah,
but yeah, if it was any single target boss, I probably would have just sat through it and then walked out.
Makes sense.
Great, but anyway, definitely really fun seed to run, and always happy to try my luck against xPankraz and see if I can pull off that win. Wasn't able to do it this time, but still really happy with my play.
1, 2, 1.
Yeah, no, again, cannot emphasize enough. You put on a fantastic race here. you know, I hope nobody sleeps on you as a threat going forward, because that's you run a scary game.
Hey, you were that close to Pankraz, and let's be perfectly honest. If the Pinktail shakes out of, say, Dwarf Castle or CPU, this is a different outcome.
Entirely, yeah.
Definitely. Well, definitely look forward to watching back through this run, see how things kind of turned out going through this seed. And I just want to give a big thanks to both of you for doing the commentary on this. Like Starscream and Escrant looks like, and NG Dave behind the scenes. Oh, sorry. And as well as just a big shout out, of course, to the entire admin team. It takes a lot of work to run this tournament, and it's a lot of fun to play in them. So I just want to thank everyone for all the work they put into this.
Yes, so much love to everyone on the team. And thank you, Klopfer, and also to Pankraz for being on the restream. We can't do any of this either if Otter is willing to also put on a bit of a show for us. So it's always appreciated.
Always happy to jump in. Hat, hat, hat. Everyone have a good day.
Go Team Gaea Hat. The finest of hats. Hat, hat, hat.
I am sure it's a lovely hat.
Look,
I've been
right
banned
there.
from wearing them.
Well, you can carry this hat.
But hats aside, although we are done here, the free enterprise is not over tonight. Where did that go?
Here it is. Oh no, that's that. Where is her?
So we're going to be heading over to visit Zeke Highwind, who is doing some more group stage practice.
And let's just see quickly who else is what else is going to be going on later tonight.
We got a good one. We got a good one at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, that is going to be Martin Broadcloak versus Zilch on Free Enterprise, twitch.tv/Free Enterprise. We are going to be watching them there.
Both of them fantastic runners of the game. Make sure to check out that race coming up in approximately an hour.
Yes, so do enjoy, and until then, yes, we are going to be going to Zeke Highwind, who is currently practicing. Nobody spoil, and wish them a lot of luck.